What's up guys, Ivan here, and this is the Mercedes AMG CLA45S. This is the key fob to this vehicle. It's a black key fob AMG. And this color is matte, and this is called Designo Mountain Grey Magno, which is only Magno color for this model of the CLA. And here we have the top engine variant, which is the 45S. So this looks simply magnificent. Many people refer to this as to the baby GT 4-door, and we have a 4-door here actually, so we can compare. The silhouette is similar, the size is of course different, but yeah, we can call that mini GT 4-door. Overall it has some similarities, but overall obviously this is a wider car and is different, but the vibe is the same. We can see this car has power domes on the bonnet here. Also the GT 4-door has AMG specific grille, and the bumper is very similar with the A shape front apron. The front lip is in high gloss black, and here the intake on the left side is functional, on the right side is not functional, and in the middle is also functional. The AMG specific grille looks fantastic on this car. It has horizontal bars, so we can see front LED daylight running stripes. This car also has the multi-beam LED, which can cut out ongoing traffic, etc. They are the best lights. And as far as I know right now, in the US you can have only the 45, not only, but 45 non-S variant. Why? I'm not entirely sure. So we can see this great shape. This car can have also aerodynamic package. This one is standard without the aero pack. You have this lip here and diffuser with 4 exhaust pipes. If you would have a AMG aero package, then you would have also here additional diffuser, and also this lip on the boot would be longer. We have also here the night package. The window trim is in black. Exhaust pipes are rounded. They have AMG logo on the top. And we have 4 rounded exhaust pipes. So personally I think this car looks really good with these exhaust pipes. We have also these optional alloy wheels. And we can actually check here to Turbo 4MATIC Plus on the front fender. And we can see here this paint in the sunshine, so it has like metallic flakes if you look closer, but overall it is matte, and you can see how the light changes and the sun bounces off this paint. So on some parts this is has like a darker and brighter shades, so really looks incredible. So in this specification here we have matte black optional wheels. I believe these are called cross spoke wheels, and we have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tire compound, and the tire size is 255 35 19 inch. The side skirt is also in black, as the window trim, but the handles here, they remain chrome. Also the mirrors are black. We have here the Gottlieb Daimler name on the windshield, and the rear tires have 255, 35, 19 inch, so they are the same size as the front. No windshield wipers on the coupes, also here is no, because it would look horrendous. And these tail lamps, they have also great design, which is more like a horizontal. And because this is now, you can see here the separation. If you press here the badge, it can open like fully here, and you have much wider now, like 25 centimeters, something like that. Lot wider opening here. We have here this cover. This is like from the dealer, and here is tire kit, subwoofer, and etc. On the right side we can see the CLA45S, in the middle Mercedes, and on the left side AMG. So if I press here, we can check out the tire pressure, and we can see also top speed to 70, 168 miles per hour. And these are the tire pressures you should use: 98 or more gas, 100 in ideal circumstances. So yeah, this is just magnificent, this shape. I really like this. Looks fantastic. Here is a GT4 door, which looks even better, or similarly better. Yeah, its design is subjective, but they both look incredible. Okay, so let's open the bonnet. So this car has a handcrafted engine from Affalterbach, and this is 2.0 liter M139 4-cylinder engine. So this one produces in the 45 variant 387 horsepower, and in the 45S 421 horsepower. And this car can sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour or 62 miles per hour in only 4 seconds. The torque is 500 Newton meters, and I showed you the top speed to 70 km per hour. We have here torsion bar for additional rigidity, here with the AMG branding, and we can see the turbocharger here as well. So this car is inline 4-cylinder, as you can see here, 4 parts, and AMG, and here is a plaque of the engineer which handcrafted this particular engine. This engine is produced in the 4.0 factory, which won the award for the best modern factory in the world, basically, and it is in Affalterbach, home of the AMG HQ in Germany. We can also see the heat shields on the left side here, and some sounds detoning. Also the engine cover has like a carbon decor there. So the engine is actually turning it 180 degrees to the previous engine, and that's because it can be now moved as far as back towards the cabin as possible, and also because this is the turbocharger closer to the cabin, and exhaust manifold is actually in the front. So this is revolutionary for the AMG, because they have never done this before. Also there are new piezo injectors, nanoslide technology. So this car has also higher RPMs, so it's more like a naturally aspirated engine, this vehicle, and that's just wonderful. If you hear sound noise, that's because of the Volkswagen lorry. This is live shooting. We have also here a reservoir for the windshield wipers and another coolant. So we can now close the bonnet here. I also want to talk about the rear multi-clutch differential, which is on the rear axle. So thanks to that, you can actually have drift mode in this vehicle. So you can engage the drift mode, and then it will send more power to the rear axle, but also between the left and the right wheel it will select which wheel needs more power, and it can send 100% of the power on that wheel. And the result is that the drifting with this car is super easy and super fun. So that's that's a good result if you ask me. And overall this car is just so nice, from the exterior, from the interior, so from every aspect this car is beautiful. It's filled with the technology. It has a handcrafted engine, and actually 4 cylinders have similar sound to the V8 more than the 6 cylinders. And yeah, actually when I'm here quickly, I want to show you, this is the CLA45S Coupé, and I also drove the 45S when I was here last time, but in the shooting brake, which is available only in some markets. So it looks like that. So it's like a more sportier looking estate basically, and power is the same, etc. So make sure you check out, I did 3 videos driving POV style with this car. The power is essentially the same as the Coupé, and also the handling would be the same. Maybe, I don't know, 3-4% difference because of the rear, but not a big difference. So I just wanted to mention that. I will drive the Coupé as soon as it will be possible for that reason, but you can check out that video, and driving will be similar, I'm sure. Maybe on the racetrack you would feel like the difference, but yeah, not a huge difference. So overall this is a great car. And what is also great is the interior of this car. So this car has AMG performance seats, which are just wonderful, with integrated headrest. You can see it there. So these have more bolsters, as you can see. They are much thicker in the bolster area and also here in the seat area. And they have also this like a paint line, which looks better. Also integrated headrest. So let's jump inside. I want to show you here this interior. So this is how the car looks from the rear, and no surprise, it looks incredible. So we have here controls for the seats, steering wheel, these 10.25 inch screens, and overall this is just a magnificent design, and everything is top notch with this vehicle. And in some markets, for example like in the UK, you cannot have these seats with the 35 engine variant, only with 45. So yeah, that's also a difference. So these seats are just wonderful. Here is probably set, I can check that, and the bolster, that it should be more, that the bolster should be more inflated. We can check that together, because normally you don't have it like this. Yes, you can see 6. So that's why it looked like you have so much support. Side bolsters, here is also 10. So this will now deflate, but the side bolster is pretty thick actually. So yeah, very good seats. You have also AMG here, and the stitching is also yellow. So this is AMG performance steering wheel, and we have here the buttons for the electric seats. For the seat heating, you could have seat ventilation, but with the normal seats, which have perforated leather. Memory seats for 3 positions. You can lock the car, unlock it. Controls for the windows and mirrors. Controls for the lights. Ambient lighting. You can see these 2 panels. So these are 10.25-inch screens with MBUX system. And you can change it up how you want. So basically you can put this in different designs. So we have here classic, which is like a blue, and I can operate it here with the steering wheel. So we can also see here the sport mode, which is like 2 instrument clusters, and we have special mode which only AMGs have, and this is called the Super Sport. This has a 1 central dial, and if you start the car, you can see here the revs. And if you change it up here into the race mode, then you can see this car is now louder. And we can set this also in performance, and you can see here the temperature of the engine oil, transmission oil, kilowatts, newton meters, which you are using at the moment. And you can see the selects. You can see the settings for the dynamic drive and the G-force meter and the rev counter. So if I would drive, you would see here the 1. Okay, this is the first gear. So in the performance, if you swipe to the right, you can also change what is shown here. So here we have RPMs, then you have temperatures, tire temperature, boost, kilowatts, newton meters, and here on the left side you can also change. So here is the speed, and you can change it up. So for the first one is the speed, then you can have the time and date from start. So these are fuel consumption from start, from reset, trip itinerary, this is radio, and also speed in kilometers. So this, you can set this up in so many ways that it's incredible. We have also tires, so you can see each temperature for each wheel, and for each wheel you can see the temperature and tire pressure. And this is for the service, coolant, engine oil level. And you can also have it in navigation, and you can set this in full screen. So you can have it like this. You have navigation here and here, so you are not lost. Also here we can see the marker at 12 o'clock. The steering wheel is flat on the bottom and also on the sides. Here we have Dynamica and Nappa leather. You can also have everything in Dynamica or everything in leather. So with this one you control the left instrument cluster, and with this part you control the middle main display head unit. And these are the toggles for the quick change of the settings, and in this case of dry select. We have also slippery mode, individual, comfort, sport, sport plus, and the race mode. And here we have a button for the exhaust. So this is AMG Real Performance Sound, transmission, AMG Dynamics, auto start stop. And you can also press here on the display and change it up, and then you If you press this black part, then you can change the setting of that feature. So AMG here on the bottom, Mercedes in the middle. We have also these pedals here, which are for changing gears. They have a great feel to them. You have one down and up on the right side. This is for the windshield, washer fluid, and for the wipers. And here is a toggle for the transmission. So this is unit for the AC. You have a menu for AC. You can set and change the fan. You can set it on auto. This is front defrost. You have hazard lights, rear defrost, close the circulation of the air from outside. And we have AC or rest. So if you park the car and walk away and press the rest, it will continue to heat up the cabin, or it will continue to ventilate the cabin as well in the summer. You can sync both sides because each passenger can choose their own temperature here in this car. Wireless charging for a phone, USB-C port, 12-volt socket here, 2 cup holders, which if you press here, they will extend. If your car battery discharge, you can put here the key fob and it will continue to charging. We have also here the button for manual mode in transmission, turn off the ESP, and sound button for the exhaust sound. It's quite different. We have also here the Parktronic, car settings, favorite, dynamic. This is the same as here. So it is for changing the driving modes. And the navigation, radio, media, telephone. So these are the hotkeys for that. We have also AMG floor mats, and these pedals have rubber on them, so they are not slippery. So that's very, very good. You can close this here, this compartment. If you leave some stuff here, you can close it. And yeah, this is wireless charging. It should fit most of the phones. It fits my iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is only to rest your palm while you are operating this trackpad. So this part is not functional. This is only ergonomic part. Here if you press, you have a middle storage under the armrest with 2 USB-C ports. Everywhere is yellow stitching, and these are the seats once again. So they have dynamica in the middle, which is like a Alcantara material. You can also extend this here. This is better for taller people to support the thighs. And we can see here the AMG stripes on the front dash. This is a glove compartment, and you have also here like a hidden compartment. This is for care manual, or you can put additional stuff there. In the doors we have a Burmester sound system, so you can see it here by this logo, and also by the logo here in this speaker here. So yeah, all in all, wonderful vehicle here. On the top we have buttons for the lights, Mercedes Me SOS button, and this is sun visor. Also the passenger has a net here, so they can store some additional stuff. So yeah, this interior is just magnificent. So let me know how do you like this. So in the head unit we have navigation, radio, media, comfort, track pace, performance, apps, and store settings. I can swipe here and you will see how it changes, or you can also do that here in the steering wheel. Track pace, this can monitor like 80 different parameters on the racetrack when you are driving. Also it can record the drag race, and it is very good system. So you can see here drag race, telemetry. You have also all kinds of racetrack options here. We have AMG performance, so this can show you in the vehicle how the car is changing the drive between each wheel and suspension. We have also G-force here. You can see how much gas or brake you are using at the moment. And also we can see here in engine, we can see also engine output, engine torque, engine oil temperature and transmission oil temperature. And we have also consumption there. So these are the apps. In the apps you can have also the CarPlay, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, Mercedes-Me Store, and you can buy some additional services. For example, so in the app you can also see a bunch of stuff about the car, and you need to pay for subscription for that, yearly or 2 years or 3 years. And you can see here account and offers. You can also buy Apple CarPlay via these. You have also Mercedes-Me portal on the web. So in car settings we can see quick access to the parking, active lane keeping assistance, and in the vehicle are a bunch of different settings as well. In the lights, ambient lights, here are colors, 64 different colors or multicolor options, which are several as well. You cannot see really that now because it's sunny, but the best visible is here the dark blue color. And we have also energizing comfort. So this combines seat massage, ambient lighting, seat heating. So seat massage here is not really massage, it's like seat kinetics, and it will move up and down the lower part and also the backrest in the seat, and then you have like the seat is moving a little bit, so that's better. These seats can have also lumbar support, which you can set. So you can set here in which part it should like inflate. Okay, so you can inflate it on the top, or you can inflate it here in the low, so your lower back has more support, and you can inflate it even up to 10, which is really wide, so everybody can find the best driving position. Also the side bolsters can be inflated from 0 up to 10, which is a lot for most of the people. And energizing coach actually works with the app. So that's about it. If you go down, you have also these themes. So you have trip setting, launch, standard, experience, racetrack, and if you go down, you have also favorites. So you have so many settings. It's incredible. So now I want to set the front seat how I would drive, and we can see it in the rear and check this out. How is it in the rear seats? Okay, so this is how I would drive. We can now check out the rear. Okay, so I'm in the back seat. We have frameless doors. These are tinted, so for the privacy. We have also ambient lighting here in the doors, Burmester speaker. So the AMG performance seats are thinner actually in the rear part, so I have more space. So now the seat is in the lowest position possible. I can still put my feet under the seat, and I have enough space here actually. So here for my left knee I have a lot of space. We have also airbag here, and here is also a lot of space. So even if I would put my legs like this, I have still space here. So that's great. And we have also a rear armrest with cup holders, and the armrest is quite wide, so both of the people can put here their arm. And this is the rear seat with integrated headrest, and the rear seat offers also some support on the back and also here on the seat. We have ISOFIX for child seats, and you can see here ambient lighting also here in the handle and also here in the foot area. And here we have also USB-C ports, and these are the vents for the rear. So this is how the car looks from the rear, and no surprise, it looks incredible. So we have here controls for the seats, steering wheel, these 10.25-inch screens, and overall this is just a magnificent design, and everything is top-notch with this vehicle. This is how it looks from the rear, so it looks very sporty for the rear passengers. So nice. We have handle here if you are too scared sitting in the rear. We have light. You can hang your jacket. Alright guys, so in the rear I have cannot say I have like a lot of space. So I'm touching the ceiling with my hair, not with my head, but with my hair. So I have like 1 centimeter, maybe 2 centimeters, because my haircut is 2 centimeters. So around 2 centimeters. That's like a little bit less than 1 inch. And this car is without the panorama, without the panoramic roof. So essentially, if I'm 186 centimeters or 6 feet and between 1 and 2 inch, I would say. Taller people than me would not be really comfortable here. Like move a little bit forward with my legs, and then I have a more head space. So I think this could be doable for me, but for taller people probably not. But if you buy this car, then you are probably driving 1, maybe 2 people, and maybe you can put easily here the seats for kids, and you can drive easily with your kids in this car. So that's kids will have plenty of space here, so that's not issue at all. So you have also kid safety lock. So I cannot open here now the rear doors. I'm trapped here. So that's good for kid safety. For me it's not very good, but you can open it. I can open it here and let myself out. So where is set the kid safety? It's here. So this toggle here determines if you press it up, then the kid safe lock is functional. If you press it down, then it's not functional. And you can do that also, and you can engage it here also. So yeah, let me know what you think about this car. Alright guys, so that's it for this video with this amazing CLA45S. So let me know what you think about this car. Comment below, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell. So guys, that's it, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.